Cap, it's good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm glad to be out here. It's good to be around you guys and the rest of the staff and the boys and get this thing rolling a little bit.
And really the first day where we have sun and it's warmth and it's going to be a good day for practice.
Yeah, it's always a lot easier on us being out here when it's sunny and it's beautiful out right now.
So I know something that you're tired of being asked, but we got to ask you. How are things with you physically?
Things are good. We took care of what we needed to take care of. Still working through the process a little bit, but I think I'm right where I need to be, and excited to face hitters here soon.
So when you start thinking about start of the season, do you think that's still a goal for you?
Absolutely, that's 100% the goal. Obviously we don't want to rush, and I'm going to do my best to listen to my body, but right now the way that the training staff has mapped things out, working backwards, I should be, if all goes well and things are feeling right, should be ready to go.
Yeah, I can't wait for the day we don't talk about that, because we've talked about your career from UCLA to the Yankees to here, and what I think and know you can be, what you want to be. I say it all the time on the show. James Kaprielian wants to be the dude. Yeah. You want to be the guy. Every 5 days, it's win day when you take the mound. You have that mentality. You have the stuff. It's just unfortunately things have set that back. But I know deep down that's who you want to be.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's I do want to be the guy, but I want four guys next to me to be the guy. That's ultimately the goal. Is we have a staff that that continues to push each other and compete with each other, and we want five guys who go out there and take the ball, and any single day that they go out there, the rest of the team goes, hey, we feel like we got a good chance today. But especially on days when I'm pitching for myself personally, you're right. I take pride in wanting to be that guy and be a leader for the staff and help this team win.
When you think about all the outings that you now have had in Major League Baseball this offseason, when you think about it, the successes, not so successful, what do you think you need to improve on to get you to where you truly want to be?
I think continuing to polish my game in a lot of areas, but I mean, honestly, it's just filling up the zone, attacking guys. I'm not going to give too much credit to these guys. I think in the past I've done that. I'm going to go up there and make them beat me. And, that's really what I want to do. If guys beat me, sometimes you got to tip your cap. They drive nice cars too.
The opposition gets paid too.
Yeah, they do all right. But, I want to go out there and just be myself. And I think that's one thing I've learned is just continuing to be myself, not trying to be something I'm not. Myself is plenty good enough. And when there's days where I don't have my best outing, take a look at it, don't necessarily dwell on it, continue to move forward and realize there's always, plenty of time to make up ground for maybe not my best start.
Some of my favorite games for you is when, I'm not going to say you were angry, but there was a lot of intent. And you've come out and gone, today fastball. And you attack early with fastball. There's been games where the secondary stuff's coming, but you've played a lot of fastball and a lot of fastball early and had success with that. Am I seeing the right thing?
Yeah, I mean, I like going after guys with the fastball. Like I said, I'm just continuing to learn about myself and the percentages I need to have on each pitch and what's, going to be and has been most successful for me at this level. And it's a learning process, like I said, but the last 2 years, I think I've been able to, have enough data out there where I'm able to, kind of look back and see what has been effective for me. And I think this year, those first 2 years are behind me now. It's kind of time to go. I got to go do what I'm capable of.
When you think about all these arms, a lot of people nationally don't know about all the arms that you have in that clubhouse. But the more that we're down here and you talk to guys, there's a lot of confident young guys. Just talk about, they may not know it, but there is a lot of talent in that clubhouse.
There absolutely is. And that's okay. We hear and see and read what everyone says about us, and it's okay. We're okay being the team that pulls out, guys out of the stable and the pen out there and bringing in a big arm. And I think, there's a lot of young guys like you're saying, but I think a lot of these guys are going to be able to, put guys and put teams on notice, and it's going to be fun to watch. I'm awfully comfortable, whoever I'm handing the ball to in the bullpen, knowing that next guy is going to get the job done. And I think the more experience and time these guys have had at this level and stuff, myself included, I think it just becomes a little bit easier and able to, make the in-game adjustments faster. So it's going to be good. We got some new arms coming in too, and it's competitive and it's fun. And that's what you want. That's how you elevate a staff. That's how you elevate a team. You bring in as many good competitive guys as you can. You compete against each other and you polish each other's game. And, we're continuing to learn from each other. I'm learning from younger guys. I'm learning from older guys. learn from guys who played in Japan, from Korea, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So we're all continuing to get each other better, and I like where we're at. We're just going to continue to work and do what we do and play A's baseball.
What was the cool thing or big thing you did in the off season that wasn't baseball related that helped you get your mind off baseball?
I got to take a trip with two of my best friends, which was pretty cool. We went over to Europe, kind of a trip we've been talking about since college. So once I had a little gap in my life, we were able to go out there to Barcelona and Lisbon, Portugal, and Porto, Portugal for about 8 nights total. So not too long of a trip, enough to go, get away from the rest of the world. But it was nice to go out there and experience, a little different culture, a little bit different world, and come back to America and enjoy getting back to work.
And it also kind of resets you when you come back. It's like you went, you had your good time, you enjoyed it, you bettered yourself as a person seeing the world, but then you reset and go, okay, now it's time to start getting ready.
Yeah, I mean, day like 7 and 8 of their 10 days total there, I'm like, all right, like I'm getting itched, like I got to get back. I want to start training again. I want to, get ready to start playing catch. So it's good. It's refreshing, and that's also something I'm learning. You have to be able to separate yourself from the game a little bit. I love this game so much, and I find myself consuming in it so often, or finding new things I want to do or work on. But that's another thing I've learned over the past 2 years is like I got to have time to step away from the game, refresh my mind, go play golf with the guys, whatever it may be. And when you come back into the clubhouse, it's a lot easier to go to work after you get that little break sometimes.
Well, I can tell you, and I think you're all right with this. We got high expectations for you.
Yeah,
we think you can be that guy, and we're hoping this season it will be that. So continued success, stay healthy, and next time we see you, we'll be in Oakland.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it for having me.